Hi, I'm Auntie Kay, Yard Sales Arena, here with Uncle Vintie, the vintage tool man, with a yard sales show for March 5th, 2011. Things are warming up. A lot more yard sales out there. We went to 2 estate sales, a flea market, and 2 yard sales, and found actually 3 yard sales, and found a number of items. First up was this really unique magazine rack. It has a plaque on here that says Arts Chestnut Shop in Addison, Pennsylvania. So we believe that this was Amish made. It does have some paint on it, and it looks like some critters have chewed on it in a few places, but we're gonna sand that off, refinish it. We think it's a really unique piece. I paid $5 for it. It's very heavy, chestnut. At that same yard sale, obviously I didn't clean it very well. At that same yard sale, we found this really nice 50s, probably mid-century, mid-50s tea cart. It's made out of oak veneers and oak solids, and it has leaves on both sides that pull up. It's a wonderful piece of furniture for displaying items and also for serving. So let me push this out of the way so I can show you some of my other items. It's on wheels, so looky there, just wheels right out of the way. How about that? Okay, is that out of the way,
Yes.
Uncle Vintie? Okay. All right. There we go. At one of the estate sales, oops, there's Uncle Vintie helping me. How's that?
Better.
At one of the estate sales, we found these 2 boxes. This is Haig & Haig blended Scots whiskey, a product of Scotland, and the other one says Graff's something. I can't read it from way up here.
Fine beverages.
Fine beverages, woohoo! We paid $5 each. We like those vintage boxes. They're great for throwing things in. At that same estate sale, I got this neat canning crock. It's got some nice blue writing on it. It's in great shape. It says Quality Products Gelfons. Gelfons. I looked that up. Gelfons is a company out of Baltimore, Maryland that made mayonnaise. So this is a nice advertising jar. It came with a lid, but the lid doesn't go with that particular crock. This lid, ironically, matches a canning crock that we have. It's Western pottery, and we don't have the lid for it. So actually, this did come in handy. I bought a couple of oil lamps there. This one that looks like they converted this funny little, I don't know what that was, into a lamp. I bought this, I paid $1 for it, primarily for the burner and this hand-blown chimney. Really like that. I forgot to tell you I paid $30 for the crock. I also got this really nice red oil lamp. I paid $15 for it, and the nice thing with this is it has its original chimney. So I was delighted to get that, and that's a good price for that. This was hanging up on the wall, like so. This is a hanger. Can you see that? Am I holding it okay, Uncle Vintie?
Yes.
A cast iron hanger for an oil lamp. I paid $5 for it, but then when we got it home, it was on the wall. We noticed there was a sticker in there for $4. Oh well, it's still worth about $20, so I'm happy with that. All right, we stopped at a church flea market. Only bought one item, another little oil lamp. This little ceramic chair. I paid $1 for it because right before we had arrived on the scene, I don't know if you could see it, she broke the chimney. Anyway, I didn't think this was worth much. Looked it up online, and one has sold recently for $45. Who would have thunk that? Anyway, this little thing. Okay, at yet another estate sale. Oh, fabulous community on the water. Just wonderful. I found this. Can you see that, Uncle Vintie?
Mm-hmm.
It's got claw feet. It's got glass balls in the claws on the bottom. It's in fabulous shape, with the exception of the seat. This is an old piano stool or bench. It looks like they put, what did you say, Uncle Vintie, shellac on top of polyurethane or something?
Something.
Something. So the top needs to be refinished. I paid $35 for this. This actually has a name on this. This is from the Charles Parker Company, and it's circa 1890s, and the value is $170 to $250. I'm keeping that. I'm going to either use it with my piano or with my vanity. I think that's fabulous. Great find. Okay, at this same sale, I got a couple of insulators, Hemingway, and what's the other one? American Telephone and Telegraph Company. I paid $1 each for these. They're worth $3 to $5, not a lot. I got what do we call this?
It's a lantern.
Some kind of a lantern, railroad lantern or something. They had 30 on it, but I talked them down to 10. It did have a battery in it that was corroded. We took that out, but we haven't checked it out to see if it actually works.
It says Delta on it, I think.
It does say Delta. At this particular house, there was a huge workshop, and I bought this. And apparently the gentleman who had the workshop actually made that. Kind of a neat hand-turned or carved spoon. $5 for the spoon. An antique masher. I paid $3 for the antique masher that was turned. And the first day I was at this sale, I saw this, and she had, what, $60 on it? Something like that. I went back the last day. It was still there. It's an Upton Cooper washing machine. It's just the base. Can you see in there?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't fit a lot of clothes, but this is a very, very old washing machine. And this company, as I understand, evolved into Whirlpool. Anyway, I saw this whole washing machine together as a unit sold for $750. I paid $35 for this. Is that what I paid for this? Is that right?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Darn.
It's good enough.
Close enough. Yes, $35 for it. So I think it's worth at least $100. So I think that's really cool. It's made out of copper. Very pretty. Okay. Then the last things that I got.
Go around the other way.
Uncle Vintie says to go around the other way. Uncle Vintie is no fun. At a yard sale in Bowie, here, let me move the red things so you can see this. I got 15 spools. This thing that was handmade, it's got a name on here, Dover Foxcroft. And it's got a name, Will Paulette or something, 1971 Maine. Anyway, they were using it as a candle holder. I think that's what it was made for, just a decorative piece. And they had turned a spool into a candle snuffer. I paid $15 for all of that. I thought that was a great purchase. And then I bought this. And at the time I thought it was just a reproduction, but it's not. It's actually an antique, a Busy Bee, number 16 washboard. I paid $2 for it. It's worth about $15 to $20. So, that's it for me.
Nice.
Okay, Uncle Vintie, I think you're up.
Let me hold it that way.
Okay, here we go. We don't have much maneuvering room here today with all our junk.
Right.
Okay.
At that estate sale, I bought a bag of, I think these are double aught
Steel wool. Steel wool.
For 50 cents. And then I bought 4 light bulbs. These are 3-way light bulbs, and some of them are the reveal light bulbs. I bought those for $0.25 a piece.
That was good.
So $1 for the light
Can
bulbs.
always use that, light bulbs.
And then another estate sale, I got some more steel wool. I got a bag of steel wool, ranging from double aught up to 5 aught, and paid $2 for the entire bag. There's quite a few number of them in there. Uncle
Vintie's got steel wool.
And then I also bought a bunch of screws for $3. And I have like 2, 4, 6, 7 boxes of screws and nails. The nails are galvanized, mostly exterior nails. And the screws, I picked up a bunch of stainless steel screws, which are quite expensive. And then I also got a cut-off blade. All that was $3
Good.
for the bag. Also at that estate sale, I bought a bunch of clamps. So, I got 6 3-inch and 2 2-inch, and I paid $6 for the bag.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of clamps. Uncle Vintie couldn't make it the first day, and I couldn't make it early in the morning, but they said that place was packed. What happened? It was going dark on me.
Okay.
It went dark.
Next, it's fine.
No, you're dark. Okay.
Zoom back out.
Okay.
Next, I got a dovetail jig. I paid $10 for it, and it's a 1-foot one. It's a Black & Decker. It only has one template on it, but it'll work.
It's very nice. Some of them are made out of plastic these days. That's a metal one. It's very nice.
Then at another one, we actually Aunt Kay bought this. This is a flare tube tool.
A tubing flare tool or something like that. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was neat, so I bought it.
$2 for it.
Yep.
Also bought a wedge. I think $2 for that at another sale. And then our final sale, I bought a clamp for $1.
Wait a minute, hold it up. You go so fast. Okay, that's good.
This is a
Yeah.
6-inch clamp
Mm-hmm.
for $1. And then a current meter for $2. The current meter it works intermittently, but hopefully I can get it to work.
But a new
A new one of these cost about $200.
right, so $2 was good. And Uncle Vintie, I bet you he will get that thing up and running.
Let's see if it's working today. Yes, it's working today.
All right, woohoo!
So it works intermittently.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it for the yard sale show for, what was it?
March 5th.
March 5th.
February. He's back a month.
Okay.
We'll see you next week.
All right, bye.